What's up, guys? My name is Menace, and today we are discussing who the Gargoyle King could be on Riverdale. So the first thing I want to say is that these are simply theories, and that none of this is factual or anything. This is just stuff I've come up with off the top of my head, just suspects I'm going through. Second thing I want to say is all of this is based on what the showrunner has said. We're going to assume that it's true for these theories. So the assumptions that we're making for these theories are as follows. 1, the Gargoyle King is a person in a costume and not a supernatural being. 2, that the Gargoyle King could potentially be 2 or more people. And 3, that the Gargoyle King is most probably someone that we have met before. So, with that being said, we're going to jump right into our first suspect. Our first suspect is, of course, Hiram Lodge, which I personally don't see a lot of credibility in this theory. I don't see that he has a motive. And, well, I guess I do see a little of a motive, but simply speaking, I don't think the writers are going to pull this. Hiram is a big bad all on his own. They don't need to, I mean, he's already pretty much Riverdale's main antagonist. Why throw more onto his flame? I think they've got enough going on with Hiram's storyline. I don't think that they're going to go there. Our second theory is Hal Cooper. So, a lot of you may be saying, well, Hal's in prison. That's true. But, what if Hal's not in prison? This goes back to a popular theory from Season 2 that Hal has a twin brother because, of course, the twin gene does run in that family with him being part Blossom. And this is confirmed by Polly's twins herself. So, could Hal be the Gargoyle King, or could his brother be the Gargoyle King? Is Hal even still in prison? I would assume yes, but it's Riverdale, you never know. Honestly, I don't see a lot of credibility to this theory either. I don't see a motive for Hal or a motive for Hal's brother, if Hal even has a brother, but we could learn more in the future, but for now I'm going to say this one's probably not it. Our third theory is that it's Claudius / Clifford, or a mix between the two, that they're working together. This one is interesting to me. It's possible. My problem with it is I don't think Claudius actually exists. I don't think he does at all. I think the person that's saying he's Claudius is actually Clifford, which I can't account for who or what that was in the barn, but I think Clifford's been alive the whole time, and I don't think Claudius ever existed. The reason I believe this is because in the flashback episode, and maybe the writers just oversighted it, I don't know, but I'm believing this until I have reason to believe otherwise. They didn't mention or show Claudius at all, and that would be fine for the parts when Penelope was a teenager and it showed Clifford as a teenager, because with Claudius's backstory that he told, he would have ran away by this point. But my problem was they showed a flashback within the flashback of Penelope being sent to meet with Clifford at, looked like Pop's Diner. So my problem with it is that Claudius wasn't there at all, nor did they get anyone for Claudius like they did Clifford to marry, nor did Penelope ever even mention Claudius whatsoever. So I'm led to believe that Claudius doesn't exist. But let's say that's wrong. I think that the potential that Claudius and Clifford are working together, or that it's one of the two, is a great theory. I would even say Penelope could be involved in that. I would say that's a good theory so far. I like that one. I'll keep that one in the box. Our fourth theory is Mary Andrews. Now this one may seem a little weird, and I don't really have a motive for Mary, but I do think we should put her there as a suspect, because, I mean, come on, is anyone ever innocent in Riverdale? Our next theory is that Hermione Lodge is the Gargoyle King. And this one I think holds a lot of weight. So Hermione, she was in the Midnight Club. She was there when Principal Featherhead was killed. And she seems to be a more powerful person than she lets on to be. We originally thought that she was kind of not a power player and that she did what her husband told her to do. But we're slowly seeing that Hermione is not that type of person. She's really taking charge, especially in the last episode. Great scene, by the way. That was a great scene. But I think she very much has the potential to be the Gargoyle King. Now, what the motive would be, I have no idea. But she's a very possible suspect. Our final theory is that FP is the Gargoyle King. This one I'm currently leaning toward the most. I think that FP could be the Gargoyle King. First of all, he's been acting very shady about the whole thing, insisting that Jughead not play the game, maybe because he's trying to keep Jughead out of the crossfire. Who knows? But he also hasn't wanted Jughead or Betty investigating the Gargoyle King, which on that note, neither has Alice, so I'll throw in this theory that FP and Alice are working together as the Gargoyle King. But that's not the main theory. I think that FP, motive still unknown because we're only 5 episodes into the season, but I think FP could have been the original Gargoyle King that was seen in the school during the flashback episode. Now, what this motive could be, why he did it, for what purpose, I don't know. But I think FP should be at the top of our list because, I mean, he played a killer in Scream. Why can't he play a killer in Riverdale? So I have some other honorable mention suspects. I'm going to put them up on the screen. We've got, of course, Sierra McCoy. We've got Reggie's father. We've got Dilton's father. We've got Alice. We've got, oh man, Pop Tate. We've got Principal Weatherby. There's just so many possible suspects. It could even be one of the kids. One of the kids could be the Gargoyle King. But we'll just have to wait and see. But those are our main suspects so far. So thank you guys for watching. I will post a new video every week detailing stuff that's going down in Riverdale and some more theories. And I'll see you later. Peace out.